newlywed the newlywed husband finds out that his wife is transgender. So we finna react to this right now.
Oh, have mercy. A newlywed husband discovered that his wife, his new bride, is trans.
What?
And then the unthinkable happened. He unalive her.
Ah!
Oh well. I say just about anything. Hello, 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 people, hello. Do I have one for you today? I'm going to say this. Every transgender should watch this video. And not only that, every transgender should share this video. But I'm also going to say this, the story that we are talking about today, they already know what they should be doing. I'm talking to my trans people. Y'all feel like everybody hates y'all, but we don't. We just don't agree with your lifestyle. And then you call us names and you talk about us because we don't agree with your agenda and what you are doing
I ain't got nothing
with
against
your
transgender. They
life
lifestyle is
and
they lifestyle
who
and that's their
you are
preference.
sleeping
And that's their
with.
lifestyle and that's their preference.
We don't
But I feel like
care
they should tell
who
somebody if they
you
transgender
sleep
or
with.
not. Not just go with somebody not
Just
let them
don't
know
try
that
to
you
force
transgender
us
to get
to
them a choice.
agree
So let a person know that you're transgender to get them a choice
with
whether or not they
you.
want to be with you or not.
Just don't do it.
That's the only thing. But I
And
ain't got no
that's
problem with
with
transgender people. That's their own
anything
preference.
in life,
But just let a
okay?
person know that you're transgender. Get them a chance to know
If
if
I
they want
feel
to
a
be with
certain
you or they
way
don't want to be with
about
you. Give them a chance
something,
to know they want to be with you or not. So tell a person that
I'm
you're
not going
transgender.
to
Don't just go with
force
a person
someone
and they
else
think
to
it's you
try
one
to
way. Then
feel
they
the
find out
same
you're
way
that
that
you're
I do.
transgender in a
That
person.
is
No, just
wrong
let them know you're
within
transgender.
itself. But a lot of transgenders and gay people, they don't see it that way because this is the new age, okay? Now the new thing is, well, it's really not new. They've been doing it for a while. Dating, not telling the man who they really are and what they are, okay?
Correct.
Saying, girl, you said what? That's not nice. That's not nice. Some of y'all are too sensitive. Some of y'all just too sensitive. And I don't like that. If you're sensitive, you can't watch this video. I'm just going to tell you right now. Then you need to be leaving if you're sensitive, all right? But like I said, we don't care who you sleeping with. We don't care. It ain't up to us to judge you in the final days. It is not up to
We
us,
just want
people,
y'all to sit there
okay?
and just be honest so you don't get hurt
Jesus,
because you lying
God
to a person.
Almighty,
It's not other. Just be
that's
honest with
who
her, let the
you got
person
to
be trained
answer
to just get
to.
them a choice whether or not they want to
Not
be with you or
me,
not.
not nobody else, not your mama, your sister, your brother, your cousins, your co-workers, your friends, nobody. You ain't got to answer to them. Do you, boo? Do you, boo, boo, boo? Do you? You decide where you going, up or down. You decide. All right.
Correct.
Moving right along here. I know y'all say, girl, that was just too long. Yes, I had to do it. For the impatient people, I'm sorry. Okay, just come back. Come back and watch the rest of the video because I know, like I said, a lot of y'all don't have any patience whatsoever. That's the new generation, y'all. That's the new generation. And that's why they always getting in trouble because they don't have patience.
Correct.
Okay, here we go. Excuse me. Catching something. I think the guy's name is Marcus Johnson. And the transgender's name is Ebony Davis. I looked to try to make sure that this is a true story, and it is true, but I don't know if these pictures that I'm looking at, because the pictures look different, I'm going to show you in a second. But then again, we know how people can change their looks, especially when they wear makeup. We know that. Here we go. Pay close attention to what happened. Listen very well.
Discovers a shocking truth about his wife, one that ends in a brutal, grisly murder. In Houston, Texas, a newlywed husband uncovered a secret so dark, so devastating, that it led to one of the most gruesome crimes the city had ever seen. This isn't just a story about a hidden past or broken trust. It's about a marriage that spiraled into pure horror, shocking even the most hardened detectives. The secret was deadly, and when it came out, it tore lives apart in the most brutal way. On the outside, Marcus Johnson and Ebony Davis appeared to be a picture-perfect couple. Their love story was one straight out of a romance novel, the kind that friends envy and strangers admire. Both Marcus and Ebony were Black Americans from the vibrant city of Houston, Texas, where they first met at a community event organized by their local church. Marcus, a tall, muscular man with a rugged charm, was a 32-year-old construction worker with deep ties to his family and community. Raised in a strict conservative household, Marcus grew up with strong values and a sense of pride in being a provider. He was known for his hard work and dedication, a man who had his life together. His friends often joked that Marcus was the kind of guy who would take care of everyone before thinking of himself. He was a protector, someone who held traditional values close to his heart.
You see that? Turn this man into a killer.
No, he ain't have to do all that. He
Something
chose to do that.
inside of him
Which he ain't have to sit there and do all
went
that.
berserk, crazy.
He could have just sit there and left her, no, let her go away. He could have went his way. He had to do all that.
And y'all want to
He
get
ain't have to make a
mad
decision.
when
He ain't
people
have to make.
snap.
He ain't have to sit there and make a choice to sit there and take the person's life.
When y'all
even though she didn't tell him the
cause
truth.
snap. Now, I'm not
But he could have
saying
just chose to walk the hell away.
that what he did is right. I'm not saying that. I'm saying he should have walked away.
Like I just said, he should have walked away.
Walked away, but I understand. You know,
He should have just
you
walked
pissed off,
away.
you
Like I
bad.
just said.
It's hard to
He
walk
should
away.
just walked
It
away.
is
He should have walked
hard
away.
to walk away.
It's the way to handle
Okay?
situations around
Especially
to take
after
somebody's life. He could have just walked
that
away.
type of
and
betrayal.
Then sit there and go.
I know
that
a
far.
lot of
Even
trans
though she didn't tell
probably
the
wouldn't
truth,
even
but he
agree
still could have
with
just
this
walked away.
right
He could
here.
have just walked away.
They wouldn't agree.
There's other ways to sit there and handle a situation.
They
Not let
wouldn't.
the situation get worse.
Let me continue on, because, ooh, I feel that man's pain right there. I feel it.
Especially when it came to marriage. Ebony, on the other hand, was stunningly beautiful. At 28, she was the kind of woman who turned heads wherever she went. Tall, with a glowing brown complexion, captivating dark eyes, and an infectious smile. She worked as a hairstylist, building a name for herself in the local beauty scene. People admired her confidence and charm, but what drew most people to Ebony was her warmth and charisma. She had a way of making everyone feel special, and it wasn't long before Marcus was drawn to her like a magnet. Their courtship was quick but intense. Friends and family were surprised at how fast things moved between them. Within months of their first meeting, Marcus was bringing Ebony to every family gathering, proudly showing her off as the one.
So you're trying to tell me she looked that much like a woman, even the family members and friends and whoever
Didn't realize nothing.
couldn't tell that this was a man. I gotta give it to him. Some trans women look better than a lot of women. They know how to put that makeup on. They look
and
great.
Some
they
you
look
can't tell if it's a man or woman.
So
But
you
should
tell
be able
me
to
nobody
because
could tell
if the woman got an
that?
Adam's apple, then she the man.
Not
and no man hell you can get your Adam's apple removed.
nobody?
You should be able to tell if the
my
person is a man or is a man or a woman. They got an Adam's apple, they're a man.
She fit
You can't get
seamlessly
the
in his
Adam's apple
life,
removed.
quickly
Unless
winning
you
over
can.
his
I don't know
mother,
about having an
siblings,
operation.
and
I
close
don't know.
friends. Marcus
But
himself
you
had
can tell by the
fallen
Adam's
fast
apple
and
if they're a
hard,
man or a woman.
so much
If
so
they got an
that
Adam's
within a
apple, then they're a
year,
man.
he proposed.
Because women don't have an Adam's
Ebony,
apple.
with tears in her eyes,
Unless
said
they
yes
got the
without
Adam's apple
hesitation.
removed, then
To
you
the
can't
outside
nothing.
world, it seemed like they were living a fairy tale. But beneath the surface, cracks were starting to
Unless you
form.
really would have
Cracks that Marcus couldn't see, but would later become impossible to ignore. Their wedding day was a dream come true for both of them. Held in the historic Houston Baptist Church, it was a grand affair attended by over 200 guests. The ceremony was perfect.
Held by over 200 guests at the wedding.
100.
And out of those 200 something people, nobody knew that this was a man, biological man. So did Ebony invite her family, her parents? I'm pretty sure they were there. Nobody told this man that he was marrying another man. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all can try to say this was a woman. Y'all can try to say that. But it was a biological man. Okay? Stop it. Stop it, because I'm not going to be helping you guys saying that this was a real woman.
It was a man just
In
like a
his
woman.
mind, he was a real woman. In his mind.
Yeah.
Stop it, y'all.
He was trained.
Ain't it
like
something
like a
how
woman.
people can keep secrets and don't tell you anything? A lot of these people, within those 200 people, like I said, they knew somebody had to know that this was a man. Maybe they assumed that he knew. Maybe they did. I have no idea. Moving right along.
Marcus stood at the altar, his heart racing as he watched Ebony glide down the aisle in a shimmering white gown. She looked like a goddess. Marcus couldn't help but think how lucky he was to have found such a beautiful and loving woman. But even on their wedding day, there were subtle hints of unease, things Marcus brushed aside in the excitement of the moment. Ebony seemed distant at times, her gaze lingering in the distance, lost in thought.
You know why? Because she knew it was going to be time to do the do. She knew. Okay? What did she think was going to happen? He, she, him, they, them. What did she think was going to happen? It really was a he, but I'm saying she. Okay. The transgender is no longer alive. People, this is horrible. This is outrageous. You got to be honest with people. You can't do that to somebody. You can't do it. Okay? You can't. It's the same thing like, oh, you got a disease that you can't get rid of. But you don't tell nobody. You still sleep with them. And you give them what you got. Okay? Something that they can't get rid of. It's just like that. You wouldn't be happy if somebody did that to you. You wouldn't. You're going to snap. You're going to do something crazy. So just watch what you do and say to people. Right along, just a little bit more.
When they exchanged vows, Marcus noticed her hands trembling ever so slightly. He chalked it up to wedding day nerves. But there was something else there. Something that felt off. Their honeymoon was equally luxurious. Marcus spared no expense, whisking Ebony away to the Caribbean for 2 weeks of sun, sand, and endless romance. Yet despite the beauty of their surroundings,
What? Sweeping her away to the sands in the Caribbean. What? You trying to tell me that they didn't do the do while they was in the hotel that night, the same night they got married? What did she say? Wait until we go on our cruise. Wait till we go to the Caribbeans. Then I will give you some, baby. Then I'll give you some.
No.
I don't know about this.
Instead of just telling him the truth.
I don't know. Let me tell y'all something.
He just told the truth.
I followed
He gave him a choice whether or not he wanted to be with her or not.
Okay. And I'm going to say this too. God still loves you no matter what you are and what you do. Davis.
Mm-hmm.
It's at Bill Funeral Home. What did she think was going to happen?
at times, her gaze lingering in the distance, lost in thought.
You know why? Because she knew it was going to be time to do the do. She knew. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
What did she think was going to happen? He, she, him, they, them. What did she think was going to happen? It really was a he, but I'm saying she. Okay. The transgender is no longer alive. People, this is horrible. This is outrageous. You got to be honest with people. You can't do that to somebody. You can't do it.
You have to be honest
You
and tell the
can't.
truth about what you are.
It's the same thing like, oh, you got a
So you don't end up
disease
losing your life.
that you can't get rid of.
And you don't tell somebody.
But you don't tell nobody. You still sleep with them. And you give them what you got, okay? Something that they can't get rid of. It's just like that. You wouldn't be happy if somebody did that to you. You wouldn't. You're gonna snap. You're gonna do something crazy. So just watch what you do and say to people.
Correct.
Write it out just a little bit more.
When they exchanged vows, Marcus noticed her hands trembling ever so slightly. He chalked it up to wedding day nerves. But there was something else there. Something that felt off. Their honeymoon was equally luxurious. Marcus spared no expense, whisking Ebony away to the Caribbean for 2 weeks of sun, sand, and endless romance. Yet despite the beauty of their surroundings,
What? Sweeping her away to the sands in the Caribbean.
That's basically what he did.
What?
Now, that's when he found out that she was.
You
I
trying to
mean,
tell me that they didn't do the do while they was in the hotel that night, the same night they got married? What is striving to do your best? You're not strong.
no, they did not.
February 11th, 20.
It said,
Twenty twenty 02 to April the 30th, 2024. Want to do something like that.
yeah, you have to be honest with the person, let them know what you are, and give them a choice whether or not they want to date you or not. Not just sit there and go lying to them. Then when they do find you end up hurt. No, you need to
Woo!
give them a chance to choose whether they want to be with you or they don't.
Oh, speak to my son and tell him what you told me. Can you build a fence around him to protect him from the streets? Free his mind and give him peace from them demons I can't see. Lord, protect him. Lord, protect him. Protect him, Lord. Lord, protect him. Lord, protect him. To me, them, Lord, I'm pleading.
With Lord, have mercy. Lord, Lord, have Mm, mm, mm.
People keep asking. Cause I'm not. Come on. Cause I'm not finna move it, Riri. I'm not. I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not touching shit here. I'm not. I'm not. The landlord finna have to come and move my shit outside. He want my shit at his house. Cause anyone of them touching him, I'm their ass. I swear to God, and I put that on my child.
We have officially made it to Oklahoma. We are 1 hour away from our destination. What are your thoughts on Oklahoma so far?
Cole,
It's cold.
Cole, we did not dress appropriately.
Which I had checked the weather and it said the high for today was supposed to be 71. And
That
that
would
it
did
was.
more. I think that would
And I thought it was gonna warm
did.
up.
That would did more.
And then it